Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Bulldogs. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Yuri Perez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Dairon Blanco leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Perez once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you could take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Down to third baseman, Michael Garcia. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, I got to tell you, the way he's pitched this year, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to get an arm workout, polishing up a Cy Young award in the offseason. So fun to watch him operate out there.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's upstairs.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Moore under it, brings it in. And there's 2 away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Michael Massey.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Bobby Witt Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Royals. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound in this one, Michael Lorenzen. What do you have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Morgan Moore. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw her another
No
breaking
balls,
ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
brought on and lifted in the air. Velasquez gets under it, and it's caught for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around, Derek Hill.
Well, right-handed pitching has been a real challenge for him so far this season. You know, he's just not showing much consistency in those at-bats. Clearly, he's getting a shot to change that narrative in this one. Manager has some confidence that he can get it done. I'll be looking to see if he can put some good at-bats together to get some confidence going.
Webb was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. And that is out of play.
What a special moment for her, getting that All-Star appearance. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so she should appreciate this.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Aaron Kirk. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1's the count.
Kirk with some new hardware on the mantle after winning this year's All-Star MVP award.
The All-Star MVP award is bigger than fans might realize. More than half of the first 40 players to win it wound up in the Hall of Fame. I'm not saying he's for sure on that path, but it's a nice accomplishment.
2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. First frame of the night behind us. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. So Salvi is set down on strikes.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And now, Vinny Pasquantino. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. KC down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Noah Young. Ball 1, no strikes. Lorenzen, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He sends it out of here. his 23rd of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Christopher Barrett digs in now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
In the air, right field, Waters on the move to the alley. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Joe Young now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jeremy Drake.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And a big swing and a miss. Drake went deep in his most recent game. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that extends the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Lorenzen throws to first, and he's back in easily. Two outs. Swings through that.
Talk about tying a guy up.
No
that
balls,
was
2
ugly.
strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's an early. Perez back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that's a little bit high.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at-bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
1 down, base is empty. Up the middle. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Drew Waters stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
And that's outside. This to 3rd. In plenty of time to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Derek Hill. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's
0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Pasquantino takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's the right fielder, Morgan Moore. She's 0 for 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and she's got a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
One out, runner at second. Webb will hit next. She's one of the best players in the game. In the air to left, down the line, and a foul ball. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. To third. Slings to first in time. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Aaron Kirk. He's one of the best players in the game. Not
Ball
even
one,
close
no
there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Dyrone Blanco. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Blanco, in his third season, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Chop to the left side. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia, flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. The Royals hitless so far in the game. Next offering upstairs. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one not close. And that's ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Perez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Slider right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to short. Throws to first, and they get Perez for the out. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And he He swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Next to hit, Christopher Barrett. He's 0 for 1. Strike one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Outside low, now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one fouled off, 2-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. That is the inning. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And out number 1 on the grab. Jonathan India at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Picks himself up an RBI. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Velasquez swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Waters swings through it for strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the 3rd out. KC gets one on the double. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings and misses. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 21st of the year. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Long. In the air, center field. Blanco moving under this one. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fought off foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Hard ground ball, base knock. Now here is Morgan Moore. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Velasquez on the move. 2 down. So up next, Jordan Webb. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here is Aaron Kirk. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. And that's fouled off. And a base hit right there. Rounds third, headed for the plate. She'll score easily. The throw to second is offline.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, Hunter Harvey.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Noah Young. He's already homered here in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they lead by 4. And now the first baseman, Christopher Barrett. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Dairon Blanco. Perez back to work. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Royals being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Perez ready to fire now.
That's in. Ball 2.
Fastball for a strike. Got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Garcia having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, left field. 2 up, 2 down. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that one clips the corner.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That one in there across the letters.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth. And here's the catcher, Joe Young. Swing and a foul out of play. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Perez on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Digging in, Jeremy Drake. It was a homer for him back in the fifth. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Drake matched a homer in his last game. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So digging in, Stephen Long. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and he breaks his bat. But that's a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, India. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Salvador Perez. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And that misses. And that's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Backed off the plate that time. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Reaching for it and brings it in. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Carlos Hernandez.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Hill, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That is strike two. Swings and misses, and one out now.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And first offering is fouled off. Hernandez in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard now with one away. Jordan Webb now at the plate. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And she swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing. Even with.
And he got her. Strike 3, and that will retire the side. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Perez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Struck him out looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Velasquez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's out.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And that's outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hill should have this one. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Moore makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Doing here this half. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Aaron Kirk. And a big swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Up the middle, and no one can get there. And here's the first baseman, Christopher Barrett. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
He's going.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Headed towards the corner. Waters on the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Paris back to work. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Here comes the skipper. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Fouled off left side. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And now the count is even. Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Fauché is just 1 strike away. And foul ball. Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.